In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure virtual terminal lines, or what's referred to as VTY lines. So with Cisco devices, there's actually 16 VTY lines. There's 0 through 4, and they're the default lines. Then you've also got 5 through 15. And the purpose of VTY lines is to provide access from Telnet and SSH sessions for remote management access. And this is referred to as in-band management. So typically at this point, you've already done some configuration from the console port. Now you're accessing the device from a host across the production network to do some additional configuration or troubleshooting. What I'm going to do in this lab is configure the VTY lines on R1 and R2 and verify there's remote management access from the host. I'll start with the configuration with R1. First thing I want to do is set enable password. This is required for Telnet. Telnet will not work without enable password. So I'm going to use enable secret and then just CISCONET. Now we'll go on to the VTY lines. All I'm going to do is configure the first 5 lines 0 through 4, since you don't often need any more than 5 lines for remote access. I could also enable lines 5 through 15. However, like I said, most often the 5 VTY lines are more than enough. And I'll configure a password CCNA exam. In the login command, this will enable the login service on the VTY lines. It's the same command used with console. And I've also got this exec timeout 5 command. This command will log you out of the Telnet or SSH session if it's idle for more than 5 minutes. And this is a good security practice. So I'll copy run to start now. Now I'll go to R2 and enable those VTY lines. So first command, enable secret CISCONET. Line VTY 0 through 4. Password. I could use the same or a different password. Then login command. Exec timeout 5. And that 5 refers to minutes. And that should do it. So now what I'll do is go to the host and start a Telnet session to R1 and R2. So command prompt. So this first password is the VTY password. That's CCNA exam. Now I'm at enable prompt. Now the enable password is CISCONET. And there it is. What I can do is type exit. That ends the Telnet session. Now I'm going to Telnet to R2. So I'll use the FA10 interface. FA10 is 192.168.2.2. There it is there. And the password. That's the VTY password, CCNA exam. Then enable. This is the enable password, CISCONET. And that's working. There's the R2 enable prompt. And with show privilege command, the current privilege level is 15. And that's a Cisco default unless modified. So the VTY lines are configured correctly, and remote access is working. And that concludes the video.